Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be playing with the new Dominique Cosmetics palette. It is a multi-use eye and face palette. So I'm just going to be applying like my base makeup, and we're going to be using that for eyeshadow, blush, bronzer, and I think there might be highlighter in there, but we'll see. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Maria Luisa, and if you're a makeup junkie like I am, aficionado, artist, I hope you decide to stay and subscribe as I make these kinds of videos, as well as reviews beauty subscription boxes. So without further ado, let's check out this face palette. All right, as always, I'm going to start with my eyes and show you guys the palette first. It comes in this really beautiful, like, she's very much about neutrals. Dominique is a YouTuber as well. I think she started as a YouTuber before she started her brand, but she's been doing YouTube for several years, and she's gorgeous, of course. And this palette has 15 shadows, and she describes this palette as a all-in-one palette. So face, like I said, blush, bronzer, everything. So it doesn't say if it's cruelty-free or paraben-free or anything like that. So I will look it up, and I'll put it up here in the comments if it is, to confirm. So this is what the palette looks like, and I like that you can put the mirror. You know, it's got the mirror. I'm not going to flash you guys. It's got the mirror, but you can use it this way. That way you can grab it as you're doing your makeup or somebody else's makeup. I think the pans are nice and large so that you can fit, you know, since it's for bronzer and blush, you can fit those brushes easily in these pans. There are no shimmer, but I like that there's a different range of colors that will suit like warm tones and yellow tones, neutral tones, very bright, you know, very fair tones. So I like all that she made it very inclusive. I also like that you could, you know, throw this in your bag and take it with you. I know that I personally like to pack everything when I'm going out of town, even if it's just a little getaway. I carry like 10 pounds of makeup. Well, that's what my husband says. It's because my makeup bag ends up being so heavy. So this is kind of nice. I really like it. It's very much, as much as I like color, I like that this is an everyday palette, neutrals, that you could just throw out a little bit of eyeshadow and go. So even though this is more of a neutral, I don't want this look to be too boring. So we're going to do kind of more of a coffee-ish neutral nude, but with a beautiful bold red lip. How about that? All right, so let's get started. I'm going to go and prime my eye. As usual, priming your eyes is super important, like I've mentioned before. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so the eyes are primed, and let's get started with our first shadow. I think to set, I'm going to start with this color called Natural. It's kind of like more of a nude skin tone color. And grab a fluffy brush, just actually one of her brushes. Oh no, this is Laura Lee. Sorry, Dominique. They have the same product tones, so they can kind of confuse me a little bit. So I'm going to take this angled brush by Linda Hallberg. So nice, and I'm going to start, actually we're going to start more on the lash line right now, just to kind of give us some shape. I'm going to go right here, close to that lash line. Not go all the way to the center, but I'm going to give myself that shape so that our eyes look nice and lifted. I think I did a tutorial kind of like around this type of eye look. And don't fear, this is not the way we're going to leave it. So far these eyeshadows are very pigmented. There is kickback, but as I've said before, when you see that kickback, it means that you're going to get a nice payoff. I love this palette. I don't know, I think I might even like it better than the Kim Kardashian one. All right, so now that we have that, now I'm going to start with more of a flat, fluffy brush. So I'm going to go into this color called Blushing. This one, kind of like a pink, deeper pink color. Deep rose, I want to say. Keep life simple. Yes, that's what the mirror says. I like that. And I'm going to put it right on this thin brush and just kind of go and give this a little bit more depth and dimension. So who watched the Super Bowl? I was so excited to watch it because, you know, they're both really, well, you know, very popular quarterbacks, but each one in their own, if you like football. Otherwise, just ignore this conversation and look at the eyeshadow tutorial. But I was just kind of excited. I'm not a huge football fan. I mean, I'll watch, let me rephrase it. I'll watch games that interest me. There. And this is the first Super Bowl actually that I'm like, I was super interested in actually watching the actual game. And it was kind of, I don't know, I want to say it was kind of anticlimactic. It wasn't what I was expecting. It was, I mean, I'm kind of glad that Brady won because of his age and how he's got this huge record. But at the same time, and playing against a much younger quarterback would be, I would think, at least for me, it would be a huge challenge. Because you feel like you're getting old. But no, he delivered. I don't know how many more Super Bowl rings he's going to get. But as you can see, I put more dark on that side than this side. So it was starting to fade with that blushing color that I was putting on. So I kind of deepened it up again a little bit more. So anyway, usually I watch the Super Bowl for the commercials. But this year the commercials were not that great. Now I was reading that supposedly because of the current climate, can't say the word, it seems that, you know, there wasn't a big budget for it. You know, as we know, companies have been hurting and I don't think they had, what is it? $7 million to spend on a 30-second commercial. That's just nuts. Every time I read that, I think it's just crazy. So, yeah, they didn't have that big budget that they usually have. And, you know, we didn't see like Budweiser, things like, you know, big brands. But I liked the Tide one. The Tide one was so, to me, I really liked it because of what's his face from Seinfeld. I could never think of his name. Oh my gosh, he always made me laugh in that show. So I like the Tide one. So you guys let me know down in the comments which one was your favorite commercial. Okay, so now that I applied blushing, I am going to go with this color called Toffee. This one is Toffee. So I'm going to grab even a smaller brush and continue to go over it. I think that I've seen that when you do a lot of like layers, it really deepens up that eye and makes it look so, I want to say, sultry. What I also saw is that the Golden Globes announced their nominees. Do you guys watch the Golden Globes? I was thinking of doing like a little video on Golden Globes, you know, what makeup they wore, things like that. If that interests you, comment down below if you'd like to see something like that, you know, what the actresses kind of went for and a little kind of review. Or even maybe a saying, you know, this is what they usually wear. They probably will be wearing this or that. Something along those lines. Something to do with the Golden Globes. So, if you guys like the Golden Globes and want to see something like that. Now I'm just blending everything out so that we don't have any harsh lines. And for the top here, I'm going to grab a smaller brush like this. I think that might work, and go into Frothy, which is a really pale, I want to say a vanilla color. It's like the lightest one of the palette, and kind of highlight the brow bone, and as well as kind of give the inside of the eye a little bit of light, the center of the eye I mean. And there we go. So now the top eyes are done. I really like this. This palette is really nice. Like I said, for neutral tones. Here, watch me go back in. That's what happens in the background. I try to not put you guys through all this boring part of it, but I think nowadays we're moving away from traditional tutorials, and I don't know about you guys, but I think that's what we need. Some tutorials, especially as we get a little bit older. I want to update our makeup skills and still feel and look good, right? That's what I say. That's why I decided to start my channel, because I still love makeup. I don't, you know, I'm almost 50 years old, but I love makeup. I'm still into it. And why not? It's not just for the young people. It's us that need it. All right, so I'm going to prime my face. For my face, I'm using the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. And it's nice and silky. Feels really nice. Look at that big scratch. My dog got to me. I was cutting his nails, and then I tried to cut his two back feet. Oh my goodness. He is a handful because it's basically kind of like a little toddler right now. He's 3 months old, 3.5. My little pug. And just running around like crazy. And for foundation, this foundation is great for dry skin, especially for mature skin. It's the It Cosmetics Your Skin. Is it Your Skin? Yeah. Your Skin But Better. And I just brought it back out again the other day, and I'm like, why did I? This is light neutral. Number 22 is the one that I'm using. And I used it for, I think it was for date night, and I really remembered how much I love it. It's a little bit on the light side, so this is definitely a winter foundation. So I'm just going to go in and blend this out with a beauty blender. All right, now that the foundation is on, we're going to go in with some concealer. And I haven't tried this e.l.f. one in a hot minute. And it's a nice hydrating camel concealer. Is this the satin finish? Yeah, it's not the matte. The matte one, I felt like it went and under my eye, and it was awful. Gonna cover up a little bit of hyperpigmentation I see peeking through. All right, now that I look nice and pale, I'm gonna go in and set, and I'm gonna use this. I got this from Revlon, the new one. It's, well, the latest one. It's Photo Ready, it's called, and it's this big one. I think I've used it in a previous makeup video. All right, I really like this powder. It's really nice and affordable. It's Revlon, so recommend it. I definitely recommend it. So then we're gonna go in with we're gonna use this as a bronzer. So I'm gonna go into Mocha. I like my bronzer slash contour to be more of a cool tone. I feel that it doesn't make, because if I use a warm tone, I feel like it turns really red with my skin tone. I don't know if that makes sense. Ooh. Definitely very pigmented. I don't know if I think I might have gone, compared to the foundation, this might be a little too dark, but once I put the blush, it should even out. So for blush, I'm going to go into this one, Soft and Sweet. Let's see how that looks. I might combine it a little bit with that. You know what? I might combine it with the blushing, kind of to tie it in with the eyes. Ooh. That's pretty too. They're definitely go lightly. Use a light hand. All right, so blush is on. So far, I really like it. It's a very nice palette. Now I'm going to go in and do a wing, so I won't be able to breathe. So here I go. Wish me luck. I'm gonna go in with the NYX Epic Wear liner, and it's got a nice brush tip. All right, and then now I can breathe. I'm gonna go in and do the other eye. I really like how this color looks with that wing. Turned out really, really nice, I think. All right, so the eyes are done. I'm really liking like this. Gives me a little bit of a cat eye look. And I'm just going to lightly here. I don't want to close off my eyes. Oops. So I'm going to take a little flat brush, this one right here, and go into Coffee Beans again. This is from Scott Barnes. And I need my mirror. There we go. And just go right on the edge. Like this. So just to really finish that eye. And I'm going to take this Frothy, that's a really light color, and put it right here to really open up the eye. And put it in the kind of right here in the inner corner. Like so. And if you want to eliminate any redness, of course, you can go in with a nude color. This one is from ColourPop, I think. But anyway, it's just a nude pencil. And there we go. And then I'm going to take a little bit of mascara, and I'm still loving this Be Perfect mascara. If you like wearing lashes, you definitely can put on a lash. I haven't done a lash in a while because it's kind of not realistic. I mean, if we just go out to dinner or whatever, we're not going to put on these Va-Va-Voom lashes. I wanted to do a red lip, which I think will go really nice with this look. So I'm going to go in and line my lips with this Carly Bible and Il Maquillage, I can never say that name, lip pencil. And I'm going to go in with this Melted Matte from, I have Too Faced Cosmetics. They started also the liquid lip trend with Kylie. And I haven't worn their liquid lips in a while. Wow, isn't that a beautiful color? That's a beautiful, beautiful color. It almost looks like it's velvet. And you could do a gloss, but why? When it looks so pretty, like just like this. I think I need a little more here. There we go. With the red lip, it's important to line your lips so that you can get exactly that nice shape first and then just fill it in. Otherwise, you're never going to get that. You're never going to be able to put that red lip on without it looking crooked. I feel that's in my personal experience. I really, really like this look. And I think as you can see, if you have, like I said before in my previous video, if you have crepey eyes, see how beautiful just a light color on your eyes. You don't have to wear shimmer. Just how beautiful this light tone on your eyes looks. I love it. I think it looks so, so pretty. And you don't need a shimmer to make your eyes look beautiful. So there you go. No shimmer. We're not doing shimmer on the eyes today. All right, so this is the look. What do you guys think? I think the all-in-one palette is super nice. I love the concept. For find the shadows just so pretty. And in the end, you know, I really like the way I got the bronzer and the blush, and I didn't have to go and grab everything. So that is a huge plus, especially when you're on the run and you can't, you know, be grabbing all this stuff. So if you're in a hurry, you just got everything in one. So I love that about it. And it was really easy to use. Go Dominique, thumbs up for her. And as always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share it with anybody that you also think might be helpful. And I totally appreciate the new people that have subscribed. Welcome, welcome. I hope you decide to stay. And as always, I appreciate immensely your support. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.